A rich world-traveling woman from upstate New York is responsible for the crown jewel of Redlands, California mansions. Cornelia Ann Jordan was born in 1834. She married Robert Hill at the age of 20 in 1854. They both were born of farm-owning families of Lower Hudson Valley in upstate New York. Robert dealt in the coal and lumber business, although his primary means of income was from farm land. Together Robert and Cornelia had 6 daughters, but fate would be cruel to the Hills. They lost 4 of their daughters between 1873 and 1880. In 1882, Robert took Cornelia and their 2 remaining daughters on a trip to California by the way of Panama. 2 years later, Robert passed away in 1884. Cornelia started to travel and made 3 trips around the world. It is believed that she met and knew Albert Smiley of Redlands historical fame in upstate New York, as he was also from the same area. Cornelia returned to California and purchased the Knoll Top property from another man of Redlands fame, Edward Judson. She started landscaping the property, and a year later, in 1897, hired architectural firm Dennis and Farwell to design a small chateau that was built for her by Davis Donald. Cornelia lived in her hilltop chateau for about 8 years until she sold it to John Allinson Kimberly when the title was changed on January 2, 1906. Enter the couple that the mansion is now known for, the Kimberleys. Cornelia moved into a more modest home on Palm Avenue. She spent much of her time, however, at another home she owned at the ocean in Carlsbad, California. Cornelia died in 1923 and was buried back in Bullville, New York with Robert.
John Kimberly was a co-founder of the paper giant Kimberly-Clark. Like the Hills, John was born in New York. He moved to Wisconsin with his family at an early age. Later in life, to escape the cold Wisconsin winters, he looked to Southern California to enjoy warmer weather. In 1905, John purchased Cornelia Hill's Knoll Top Chateau, and his wife Helen started to turn the landscaping of the chateau into an Italian villa-style scene and pretty much what the grounds look like today. John died in 1928 in Redlands and was taken back to Wisconsin for burial. 4 years later, Helen passed on as well, and their daughter Mary Kimberly Shirk inherited the property. Mary, a very accomplished woman of her time, was into philanthropy and served on many university and community boards, kept the home until her death in 1979, at the age of 99. To protect the property next to the chateau that is now where Prospect Park is, Mary made a deal with the city of Redlands to donate Kimberly Crest to the city for a museum if it would keep the property from being developed. Now the people of Redlands can enjoy both properties.